What's up, you guys? It's Steve here, and I've got some video footage for you that came out over the weekend from Senator Joe Manchin that you're not going to want to miss if you're interested in what's going to be happening with stimulus. This is your stimulus check update and your stimulus package update. Now, he came out, I've got the video footage I'm going to be sharing with you, as he said he does not support the $3.5 trillion stimulus package. He already let Congress, Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer, know he is not on board. He knows they said full steam ahead. I reported it to you guys in previous videos, but he said it is not going to happen, you guys. Now, we're going to see, because for those of you that follow me here on the channel, you already know that he is in a very powerful position right now. As in the Senate, in order for them to pass this through with the process of reconciliation, they literally need to have every single senator on board, all 50 of them, because they need exactly 50 votes to pass this through majority, and just one Senator Joe Manchin, saying he's not on board could derail the entire package, you guys. Now, not only that, I'm going to be sharing with you the video footage, as he also said Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi's timeline, which I reported to you guys yesterday. He said it's unrealistic, it's not going to happen. Senator Joe Manchin dumping cold water on the entire stimulus package, you guys. So I'm going to dive into this article that just came out, also share with you the actual video footage so you can hear what he had to say in today's video as of today, September 13th, 2021. And yes, I am on the road for business right now, you guys, and I might be here for a little while, because if you haven't heard, there's a tropical storm happening in Houston, and all flights going back in right now have been canceled. So you guys keep my family and everybody in Houston in prayer. I'm hearing right now just there's a lot of rain. So far, everything has been okay, but you guys, I'm going to be traveling right now while doing videos, but I'm going to get you caught up on the latest. Let's go ahead and dive right in as of today, September 13th, 2021. But before we do, if you could do me a quick favor, if you appreciate these updates, even while on the road, don't forget to take a quick second to smash the like button. It really helps out the channel, lets the YouTube algorithm know you think I'm doing a good job, and in turn, they're going to continue to promote my channel and my videos. Also, leave your comments down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on everything going on right now with Congress and Senator Joe Manchin. And also, if you think this is going to help out other people, be sure to share it out on social media platforms. Now, in addition to that, don't forget, if this is your first time here, smash that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell, come join the Ram fam, we like to call it. I'll keep you up to date on all this stuff so you know what's going on. Join the viewing community. And if you got any specific questions that you want me to answer, shoot them to me directly on Instagram at SteveRam3, which is by far the best way to get a hold of me. And yes, I do go through all of those DMs. Might take me a little while, but I'll go through and I'll do my best to respond and get you any answers to any questions that you got. But with that being said, you guys, like I said, let's go ahead and dive right in. First, let's start off with this video footage so you can see it for yourself. And then we're going to dive into the article and get you caught up on all the latest on stimulus.
Your party leader, Chuck Schumer, says he's moving, quote, full speed ahead with this package. Will he have your vote?
And that's fine. He can. He will not have my vote on 3.5, and Chuck knows that. And we've talked about this. We've already put out 5.4 trillion, and we've tried to help Americans in every way we possibly can. And a lot of the help that we put out there is still there, and it's going to run clear until next year, 2022. What's the urgency? What's the urgency that we have? It's not the same urgency that we have with the American Rescue Plan. We got that out the door quickly. That was about $2 billion, $2 trillion. And on top of that, you know, all the things we put out with the CARES package, everything leading up to that. So we have done an awful lot, and there's still an awful lot of people that need help. But you have 11 million jobs that aren't filled right now. 8 million people are still unemployed. Something's not matching up. Don't you think we ought to hit the pause and find out the vulnerability that we have, Dana, right now? We don't know what happened with this COVID. It's awful coming back the way it is with a vengeance. We don't know about inflation. We know it's running rampant right now. I can tell you in West Virginia, inflation's running rampant. And on top of that, the challenges we're going to have, geopolitical challenges. Shouldn't we be prepared?
So I want to ask you about a lot of that, but are you saying it's the price tag, it's the timeline, both?
It's the urgency. Do we have the urgency to do what they're wanting to do in such a quick period of time?
But can you be specific? Okay, let's talk about the dollar sign.
Yeah.
Do you have a specific number in mind?
Here's a number you should be getting to. First of all, I have agreed to get on to the reconciliation because that's the time for us to make financial adjustments and changes. I thought the 2017 tax code and tax law, the way it was changed, was very, very, very unfair, and it was weighted to the wealthy.
So what's the number?
And the bottom line is what the number would be what's going to be competitive in our tax code. I believe that the corporate rate should be at 25, not 21.
But what's the overall number for the budget bill?
I think that you're going to have to look at it and find out what you're able to do through a reasonable, responsible way.
So then
And if
how do
that's
you know
gonna
that
be
it's
at
not
1.5, if it's going to
3.5?
be at 1.5, we don't know where it's going to be.
So you think
It's not
ballpark
going-
1.5?
It's not going to be at 3.5, I can assure you. But with that, whatever it is, once you have a competitive tax code that you can compete globally, and then you should look at what the need is. What's the urgency and the need that we have?
And I want to get to that, but just because this is
I can't
the
give-
thing that people consume. Do you have a ceiling?
My ceiling is this: the need of the American people, and for us to basically take in consideration inflation. No one's concerned about the debt. You know, our debt as of Friday was $28.7.5 trillion. And we're not even talking about that. No one's
So
talking about that.
you just said 1.5. It sounds like 1.5
I'm just saying that
trillion is your
basically,
number.
well, I've looked at the numbers. If we have a competitive tax code from a non-competitive, it doesn't help the working person that was done in 2017, that's in the 1.5 range, okay? If that's where it is, shouldn't you be looking at what does it take now to meet the urgent needs that we haven't already met?
Wow, you guys. So let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. We said that one of his main concerns is we do not know what's going to be happening with inflation. We've been increasing the debt. We've been pumping out all this money. And he said the urgency is no longer there like it was with when the pandemic first struck. Now, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, as we just literally had the federal unemployment extension come to an end, and over 7.5 million people saw the end of their benefits. Also, the eviction moratorium has come to an end. And there's a lot of people saying that the pandemic is surging now with the new Delta variant, and that we might be in this for quite some time, and we need to provide potentially more stimulus. But here we're hearing him say that he does not necessarily know that the urgency is still there, and he's saying we might potentially want to consider hitting the pause button. Like I said, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. But you guys, I'm going to be linking this video and the article in the description below so you can check it out for yourself. Just came out yesterday, just came out from this weekend, this interview, and Manchin says, I will not vote for a $3.5 trillion bill. Now, the article says that Democratic Senator Joe Manchin said Sunday that he will not support the $3.5 trillion price tag for the economic bill that would expand the nation's social safety net, and that there's no way Congress can meet the timeline set by Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi to pass it. Now, if you want to know the details of that timeline, be sure to check out yesterday's video as I go through and let you know everything she said. And you guys, it is a very aggressive timeline, and as you know, right now, the Ways and Means Committees, they're working every single day, pumping out legislative text to get this bill ready, and they're aiming to have this alongside the infrastructure bill by September 27th to have up for a vote. Now, we will see. As I mentioned, that is a very aggressive timeline, and here, Senator Joe Manchin is saying, no way, that is not going to happen. Now, reading on, it says, Manchin's stance underscores the challenge facing Democratic leadership as they work to advance the sprawling spending bill proposed by President Joe Biden and his allies in the narrowly divided Congress. And he's not the only Democrat expressing reservations, potentially imperiling the bill, which leadership hopes to pass with just Democratic votes. And as we mentioned, they literally need every single Democrat on board to get this through. Now, listen to this. Democratic Senator Mark Warner of Virginia said in a statement Sunday evening that he believes that the spending bill falls short because there is not enough funding for housing assistance, you guys. So, man, the Democratic Party trying to push through their priorities is divided. It's almost like they split up into two separate groups, progressives and moderates. And right now, we've got Senator Joe Manchin, as you saw, saying it's too much. I don't support it. We need to hit the pause button. And we heard him say 1 trillion, 1.5 is more like it. But then we have here Mark Warner saying it's not enough. And we've heard this from Bernie Sanders saying this is already a compromise. AOC and other members of Congress saying we need more stimulus. And they're also, keep in mind the fact that the fiscal new year is right around the corner, and another reconciliation bill will be at their disposal as well, you guys. So we're going to see. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. So there is a ton going on right now with the stimulus negotiations, also with unemployment. Will there be an extension? What provisions are going to make it into the stimulus package? Is there going to be a fourth federal level stimulus check? Will monthly reoccurring checks take place? And also, as I mentioned in yesterday's video, I let you know the update, as we did receive confirmation on the child tax credit that they do want to extend this out for an additional 4 years, and also have what they're calling full refundability, where it could go out indefinitely for those that qualify, you guys. So a lot happening. Like I said, I'll be sure to keep you up to date here on the channel. And as always, you guys, if you made it this far and you haven't already, don't forget, smash that like button. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. I hope this reaches you well. Also, like I said, this is your first time here, hit the subscribe button, turn on that notification bell. I'll keep you up to date on all this stuff, stimulus, Congress, the economy, unemployment, so that way you know what's going on. Leave your comments down below, share this out, and if you got any specific questions for me, shoot them to me in the DM on Instagram at SteveRam3. And again, our prayers go out to everybody that's in Houston. Hopefully this storm will just pass. We're hearing it's just a tropical storm, and hopefully I'll be able to fly home soon and see my family again. I've been keeping in contact with them. They said so far it's just a lot of rain, you guys, but I'll keep you up to date. Thank you so much. I'll catch you in the next video. Take care. God bless. This is Steve.